comics, music and stuff. And this week I'm reviewing issue 4 of the Quantum Leap comic book. So, published by Innovation and $2.50 in America. Doesn't seem like a lot at all. This is from 1992 and it's a game show, as you can see, kind of like Wheel of Fortune, I guess, because the A is missing from Quantum Leap. So here we go. Page 2, there's a little editorial here, and yeah, just talking about how the comic's going, and there's a upcoming Quantum Leap convention in February on the 29th, Leap Day. And there's more about that in a future issue. So here we have Sam leaping in. This was at the end of the last comic, but illustrated by a different illustrator. Sam's in a little box there. Listen carefully, Mr. Morgenstern, for the $10,000 in a year's supply of Bosco. What year did Lindbergh make his famous transatlantic flight from New York to Paris? This is the $50,000 quest, created by Donald Belisario, written by Stephen Dorfman, and illustrated by Mark Jones and Andy Price. Lettered by Vicky Williams, coloured by Scott Rockwell. Edited by George Broderick Jr. Now, interesting, it's got two illustrators here. Something that I never picked up on when I was a child, 12, 13. And I'll talk about it when we come to it. So Sam answers 1927. And of course it's correct, and everyone's celebrating. It's the end of the TV game show. He's been invited back to the next show where he can gamble and get more money. His wife's very happy. As usual, it's great illustration. Al being a hologram. This is 1958. Al being a hologram. It's very well done. I think sometimes in these comic books they overdo the Al going through things because they can. I understand. On the TV show they did have Al going through things from time to time, but it was more of an event when it happened. Not an event, but it was more of a feature when it happened. Whereas in the comics it's almost every panel. So, which is fine, but I just sometimes think it's a slight distraction. When he goes through absolutely everything, but it's okay. I can tolerate it. So basically, Sam's there. He's not sure whether he's there to win the game show or lose. Clearly, his family need the money. He leaves it to Dan Morgenstern. Clearly, the family need the money. His wife doesn't want him to gamble. She wants him to take the $10,000 and run. But this is all at the same time as the 50s game show cheating scandal, of which Sam's leapee is on a very small scale involved. Doesn't look like he cheated, but he was being asked to. He's one of the detectives is investigating, and they find an envelope. It was given to Sam with some questions and answers that he threw in the bin. Just happens to have one of the answers that he answered correctly. I'm not going to do the whole plot thing because I think you should go onto eBay and try and get hold of it. But as usual, the artwork is great. This was the second comic that I had as a kid. Oh, hang on, someone wants a quick word. Yeah, please go ahead.
Hello, Holiday Rob here from Croatia. Just want to let you know, if you're enjoying this video, thanks very much for watching, but don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course the alarm notification bell so you know when my videos are coming out. And yeah, if you're interested, I've got social network stuff, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, not Twitter though. And I've also got a Patreon, so you can find me there. It's in the description. Links for everything's in the description. And yeah, I'm going to hand you back again because otherwise Studio Rob gets frustrated.
Thank you very much. Incidentally, it's chucking down out there. Absolutely, it's like a flood. Wonderful. But this is where it gets a bit strange. See, this is where one of the things I'm talking about. You wouldn't have this in the TV show. Someone just blatantly going through Al like that. And it also looks slightly out of scale. Like this guy looks slightly smaller. Which is a... Yeah, I'm not going to complain. It's fine. But here, you look from page 15, the art style there, to 16. That's a different illustrator. And I never noticed that back in 1992. I never picked up on that. And if you remember from my issue number 3 video, there was a piece about, well, I didn't read it all out, but I briefly mentioned that one of the illustrators had moved house, so they got behind in their schedule. So another artist had come in to fill in the gaps, and that's clearly what's happened here. There are a few random pages, like page 16, that are illustrated by a different artist, and 17 again. So it's interesting they don't include adverts as pages. I thought that was just a thing, that every page had a page number. Let's Party be the first in line to jump on the April issue of Wizard. Don't know anything about Wizard. Oh, something to do with Punisher. Okay. Yeah, this is the guy, is it Andy Price, that illustrated the previous couple of issues. But it's good. Like I say, I didn't notice it. I noticed it when I was reading it an hour ago. But I'm older now and notice more things like that. And then we're back to this illustrator again. Mark Howard, was it? Did I say? What did I say his name was? Mark Jones, sorry. So back to there again. And that again is Andy Price, I believe. It's kind of, this little bit here is almost seamless, but I don't mind it, it's fine. And then he saves the day, obviously, and leaps out. Again, I don't need to tell you the whole plot. Leaps out, leaps into this one. Hank Didor is out with the flu, he's a reporter. You're going to have to finish a column this week. Deadline's in 35 minutes, Bulldog edition. Oh my god, I'm Clark Kent. So, interesting. That's coming in issue 5. I remember that one very well. There's some letters here praising the comic. Very good. I'm not going to read them all out. If you want to pause it and read it, feel free. And on the back here, an advert for Hero Alliance. I don't know enough about, is it DC? I don't know who these characters are. I feel, Starcore Man, Chris, Victor, Bombshell, Apostate. There's a superhero called Apostate. I don't know who these guys are. Hero Alliance. I don't think they're Marvel, are they? Or DC? Are they some other? If you know, let me know in the comments. But that was issue number 4, the $50,000 quest, issue 4 of the Quantum Leap comic book. Very good it was too. I enjoyed collecting those comics as a kid. I didn't get the whole set as a kid. I've got them now, thanks to eBay. I didn't have a lot of money as a kid either, so I, in between buying Kiss records and Quantum Leap comics and books and things like that, I didn't have a lot left. How on earth did I start smoking? I don't smoke now. But there, bit of irrelevant information for you there. That was issue 4 of Quantum Leap comic book. Guess what next week's is going to be? Issue 5. I'll see you then. Have a great week. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later, Bill and Ted.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.